I'm so glad you found your way here. Welcome to Get Sleepy Science. Your brain is sorting through decades of December memories right now, deciding which scents, which songs, which feelings to keep closest to your heart. You'll discover why Christmas dreams feel so vivid and understand why some memories glow brighter than others. Now settle in. You're resting in your safe space, while your mind quietly arranges memories like ornaments on an invisible tree, each one catching light from different years of your life. Allow yourself this gentle exploration. We'll journey through 100 psychology facts about holiday memories and dreams, from the moment you first understood what Christmas morning meant, to how neural pathways file away the scent of pine and cinnamon, to why some Decembers feel closer than yesterday. This journey through memory and dreams was meant to dim like Christmas lights at midnight. Continuous, unbroken, gentle. We're building toward a premium, uninterrupted experience, where every moment can be intentionally designed for your deepest rest. Your gentle support, a like, a subscribe, a quiet share, brings us closer to creating this protected sanctuary for every tired mind who finds their way here. One peaceful night, one sleepy soul at a time. Let yourself settle completely here. Feel your jaw unclench, your breath deepen naturally. You can let these thoughts drift past without holding them. Sense that soothing heaviness enveloping you, like your consciousness slowly dimming its brightness, thoughts dissolving into the peaceful fog of approaching sleep, safe and undisturbed. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. You're floating where memories rest safely in gentle darkness. Let your mind merge with infinite peace. And now we begin. Christmas memories form differently than ordinary memories in your brain. When you experience something during the holiday season, your hippocampus doesn't just record what happened. It also captures the emotional context, the sensory details, and the meaning you assign to that moment. According to recent neuroimaging studies from December 2024, memory encoding during emotionally significant events, like Christmas morning shows, increased activity in the amygdala, which handles emotional processing, and the prefrontal cortex, which manages personal meaning. This creates what neuroscientists call flashbulb memories, recollections that feel exceptionally vivid and detailed, as if illuminated from within. The combination of anticipation, tradition, and emotion creates a perfect environment for memory formation. The brain essentially decides, this matters, save everything. And so it does, filing away not just the event, but the feeling of the event, preserved like a photograph that never fades. The scent of pine, cinnamon, or gingerbread can trigger Christmas memories more powerfully than photographs or songs. This happens because your olfactory bulb, the part processing smell, connects directly to your hippocampus and amygdala without passing through the thalamus like other senses do. Research on olfactory memory consistently shows that scent-triggered memories activate these emotion and memory centers with remarkable speed. Because olfactory signals bypass normal sensory processing, smell-based recall can feel instantaneous and intensely vivid. This direct neural pathway explains why walking past a bakery in December can suddenly transport you back to your grandmother's kitchen 20 years ago. Children form their most enduring Christmas memories between ages 5 and 10. During this developmental window, the brain is in what psychologists call the reminiscence bump, a period when memory encoding is particularly strong and lasting. Studies from the University of Cambridge in 2024 showed that adults most frequently recall Christmas experiences from this childhood period, even decades later. At this age, you're old enough to understand the concept of tradition and anticipation, but young enough that each Christmas still feels magical and new. Your developing prefrontal cortex is actively creating frameworks for understanding family, ritual, and seasonal patterns. The brain essentially takes these early Christmas experiences and uses them as templates, comparing all future Decembers against these foundational memories. They become your baseline for what Christmas should feel like, taste like, sound like, a standard that shapes your adult experience of the holiday. Memory systems store Christmas memories in layers, not as single events. When you remember decorating the tree as a child, you're not accessing one memory, but a composite of multiple Decembers, blended together into what feels like a single experience. Neuroscientists at Stanford University discovered in 2024 that repeated annual traditions create schema memories, generalized frameworks built from many similar experiences. The mind extracts the common elements from years of tree decorating, the smell of pine, the feel of ornament hooks, the sound of your parents' voice, the glow of lights. Less important details, which year, what you wore, what day of the week, get filtered out. What remains is the emotional essence, the pattern, the feeling of the tradition itself. This is why Christmas memories often feel more like atmospheres than specific moments, like entering a familiar room rather than watching a specific film. The anticipation of Christmas activates your brain's reward system in the same way that actually experiencing Christmas does. Brain imaging research from 2025 shows that when adults think about upcoming holiday traditions, their ventral striatum, the brain's reward center, lights up with activity, releasing dopamine even before the event occurs. This anticipation phase can actually be more emotionally powerful than the event itself. Neural pathways are predicting positive emotions based on past Christmas experiences, and in preparing for those feelings, they begin generating them early. This is why the weeks leading up to Christmas often feel magical in their own right, charged with pleasant expectation. The mind is essentially pre-experiencing joy, accessing old Christmas memories to create new feelings of happiness about what's coming. The memory of past Decembers becomes the seed of present excitement. Christmas music triggers memory recall through a phenomenon called evaluative conditioning. When you hear a song that was playing during meaningful Christmas moments in your past, the brain doesn't just remember the moment, it re-experiences the emotion. Studies of musical memory show that holiday songs activate memory networks within seconds of recognition, faster than most other types of music. The reason is repetition and emotional association. You hear the same Christmas songs every year during an emotionally heightened time, so neural pathways create strong connections between melody and feeling. When Silent Night plays in a store, your auditory cortex immediately signals, "I know this one." The tradition of waiting for Christmas morning creates a specific type of memory called anticipatory nostalgia. Even as a child experiences Christmas, part of their brain is already encoding it as something precious that will be remembered later. Research from 2025 at the University of Southampton found that children as young as 6 showed awareness that Christmas experiences would become memories, which actually enhanced the encoding process. This is why Christmas Eve often feels more magical than Christmas Day itself. Neural circuits are in a state of heightened awareness, knowing something special is about to happen, and that knowing becomes part of the memory. You remember not just opening presents, but the feeling of waiting to open them, the delicious tension of anticipation. The wait becomes as memorable as the event, sometimes even more so. The brain consolidates Christmas memories during sleep, particularly during the nights following holiday experiences. While you rest on December 25th night, your hippocampus is replaying the day's events at high speed, transferring important moments from short-term to long-term storage. Studies using electroencephalography in late 2024 showed that people who slept well after emotionally significant days retained more detailed memories than those who slept poorly. During REM sleep, neural systems essentially edit your Christmas memories, deciding which details to keep and which to discard, adding emotional context, creating connections to older holiday memories. This is why Christmas morning might feel slightly hazy in real time. You're processing so much stimulation, but becomes clearer over the following days as your sleeping brain organizes and strengthens those neural pathways. Sleep is where memories solidify into stories. The emotion of nostalgia has measurable effects on your brain and body. When you think about past Christmases with a bittersweet longing, the brain releases a specific neurochemical mix: increased activity in reward centers, decreased activity in pain processing regions, and elevated oxytocin levels. A comprehensive 2024 review in Emotion Journal found that holiday nostalgia actually raised people's core body temperature by an average of 0.3 degrees Fahrenheit and made them perceive the room as physically warmer. This isn't imagination. Nostalgia literally makes you feel warmer. Memory systems remember not just the Christmas memories themselves, but the feeling of being safe, being loved, being home. When you're nostalgic for December 1995, you're not really longing for that specific year. You're longing for the feeling of being who you were then, in the place you were then, surrounded by people who may no longer be there. Dreams about Christmas often mix multiple years together into impossible scenarios because your dreaming brain doesn't organize memories chronologically. During REM sleep, your prefrontal cortex, which normally maintains logical order and timeline accuracy, becomes less active. This allows your sleeping mind to blend memories from different Christmas experiences freely. You might dream about decorating a tree in your childhood home, but your adult children are there too, and the ornaments are from 3 different decades. Neuroscientists studying dream content in 2024 found that temporal blending was especially common in dreams about recurring annual events. The brain treats all Christmases as variations of the same essential experience, so in dreams, they become interchangeable, merged into a single, timeless celebration. The result feels strange when you wake up, but made perfect sense while you were dreaming. The light from Christmas decorations affects mood and attention in subtle ways. The warm glow of colored lights, especially at evening hours when natural light is fading, signals your brain that something special is happening outside of normal daily patterns. This unusual lighting creates a distinctive visual context that becomes part of the memory itself. Christmas memories often have a particular visual quality in recollection because they're lit differently, literally and perceptually. The twinkling lights become part of the memory, a visual signal that helps the brain file the experience under significant seasonal event rather than regular evening. Your sense of time distorts during the Christmas season, making moments feel both endless and fleeting. This temporal distortion happens because emotionally significant experiences are encoded with more sensory detail, which the brain later interprets as taking more time. Research on time perception shows that people consistently overestimate how long positive emotional experiences lasted. Opening presents might have taken 20 minutes in real time, but the memory feels much longer because your brain recorded so much detail. The brain's time-stamping system struggles with emotionally loaded events, making memory and experience feel out of sync. Repeating family traditions creates strong neural pathways that make Christmas memories easier to recall later. When you do the same activity year after year, hanging the same ornaments, baking the same cookies, watching the same movie, the brain strengthens the connections between those actions and their emotional context. Neuroimaging research from 2024 showed that people recalling familiar traditions activated memory networks 60% faster than when recalling novel holiday experiences. This is why you can probably remember your family's specific way of celebrating more clearly than random Christmas parties you attended. The repetition trains neural circuits to recognize the pattern. This is how we do Christmas. Each year reinforces the neural pathway, making the memory more accessible and more emotionally resonant. Tradition becomes the framework on which individual memories hang, like ornaments on a sturdy tree. The phenomenon of Christmas depression in adults often stems from a mismatch between remembered Christmases and present reality. The brain has encoded powerful positive memories from childhood, creating an emotional template for what Christmas should feel like. When adult Christmases don't match that template due to loss, distance, changed circumstances, or simply different life stages, neural systems register the discrepancy as a form of grief. Research from late 2024 in Journal of Affective Disorders found that holiday sadness correlated strongly with the vividness of positive childhood Christmas memories. The brighter your early Decembers shine in memory, the darker present Decembers can feel by comparison. The brain isn't being ungrateful or irrational. It's mourning the difference between expectation built from memory and reality experienced in the present moment. Children's brains process Christmas morning differently than ordinary mornings due to elevated cortisol and dopamine levels. The excitement of anticipated gifts triggers your body's arousal system hours before you actually wake up. Studies monitoring children's sleep on Christmas Eve versus ordinary nights found that they entered lighter sleep stages more frequently and woke earlier, even without alarm clocks. Their brains essentially couldn't maintain deep sleep because the reward system was too activated. This heightened arousal state during the experience also enhances memory encoding. Christmas morning feels hyper-real in recollection, partly because you were in a neurochemically altered state when it happened, not quite awake in the normal sense, but operating on pure anticipation and excitement. The brain remembers that feeling as vividly as it remembers the presents themselves. The smell of Christmas dinner can trigger detailed autobiographical memories even decades later. This happens through what neuroscientists call olfactory-evoked autobiographical memory, which is especially powerful for foods eaten seasonally. When you smell roasting turkey, baked ham, or pumpkin pie only in December, the brain creates a strong association between that scent and the entire context of Christmas dinner. Research from 2025 found that food-related holiday memories included an average of 7 different sensory details, compared to 3 for non-food memories. The smell serves as an anchor, pulling up not just the meal, but who was at the table, what was said, how the room looked, what you were feeling. Your olfactory system doesn't just remember the dinner, it reconstructs the entire scene, like opening a time capsule with your nose. The brain's narrative system automatically creates stories from Christmas memories, even when the original experience wasn't particularly story-like. When you recall decorating the tree, your mind imposes a beginning, middle, and end structure that may not have existed in the actual experience. You remember getting the boxes down, untangling lights, placing ornaments, and putting the star on top as a coherent sequence. But the real experience was probably more chaotic and non-linear. Cognitive psychologists studying memory narration in 2024 found that people unconsciously edit their holiday memories to fit satisfying story structures. The mind prefers narratives to random sequences of events, so it shapes your memories into miniature stories, complete with emotional arcs. This makes them easier to recall and more meaningful to share, but also slightly fictional. The concept of childhood Christmas magic isn't just nostalgia. It reflects actual differences in how children and adults process holiday experiences. Children's brains haven't yet developed the same level of critical thinking and reality testing as adult brains. When a 5-year-old sees a decorated tree, their brain accepts the magic of the moment without questioning mechanisms or logistics. Adults, by contrast, notice the work behind the magic: who bought the tree, who strung the lights, who wrapped the presents. Developmental neuroscience research from 2024 showed that the prefrontal cortex, which handles logical analysis, is significantly less active in children during imaginative play and holiday celebration. They're not choosing to believe in magic, Their brains genuinely experience events more magically. This is why adults can never quite recapture that feeling. Their brains literally work differently now. Photographs from Christmas actually alter your memories of the event. When you look at pictures from a past December, the brain incorporates the photographic perspective into your autobiographical memory, even if you weren't standing in that position when the photo was taken. A fascinating 2025 study at UCLA found that people shown photographs of their childhood Christmases later remembered details that were only visible in the photos, not from their actual perspective at the time. Memory becomes a blend of lived experience and photographic documentation. This is why some Christmas memories feel like you're watching yourself from the outside, because you've looked at pictures of that moment so many times that neural systems have rewritten the memory from a third-person perspective. The photograph doesn't preserve the memory, it transforms it. The emotional quality of Christmas memories can change over time based on present circumstances. If you're currently happy, the brain tends to recall past Christmases more positively. If you're currently struggling, the same memories might feel tinged with sadness or longing. This isn't your memory changing, it's your emotional interpretation shifting. Neuroscientists call this emotional reconsolidation. Every time you recall a memory, neural systems briefly make it unstable and then resave it, slightly altered by your current emotional state. Research from 2024 showed that people's ratings of how happy childhood Christmases were fluctuated based on their mood when asked. The memories themselves, the facts of what happened, remain relatively stable, but the feeling of those memories shifts like light on water, reflecting whatever emotional weather you're experiencing now. The mind uses Christmas as a temporal landmark when organizing other memories from the same period. When you try to remember when something happened, when you started a job, when you moved houses, when you met someone, you often reference it in relation to Christmas. That was 2 Christmases ago, or the Christmas before we moved. This happens because December provides a strong annual anchor point. Memory researchers studying temporal organization in 2024 found that people used Christmas as a reference point more than any other single event, including birthdays. Neural systems essentially create a timeline of your life marked by Decembers, using each Christmas as a chapter divider. This helps organize the sprawling chaos of memory into manageable segments, not January to December, but Christmas to Christmas. That's how your mind measures years. The feeling that Christmas was better when you were younger is partly due to a memory bias called rosy retrospection. The brain naturally emphasizes positive aspects of past experiences and downplays negative ones over time. The Christmas morning when you were 10 feels perfect in memory, because neural systems have spent 20 or 30 years gradually filtering out the less pleasant details, the fight your parents had, the gift you didn't get, the cold you were catching. What remains is a distilled version, highlighting joy and minimizing disappointment. Studies from 2025 showed that people rating past Christmases gave consistently higher scores than the ratings they'd given those same Christmases in real time years earlier. Memory isn't lying to you, it's protecting you, preserving the good and gently releasing the bad into a comfortable haze. Religious Christmas memories and secular Christmas memories are processed in different neural networks. Brain imaging studies from late 2024 found that when people recalled attending Christmas church services or nativity plays, they activated regions associated with spiritual experience and abstract meaning-making. Memories of gift-giving and family dinners activated different areas tied to social bonding and reward processing. This doesn't mean one type of memory is more valid than the other. It means the brain categorizes them differently. For many people, Christmas memories involve both networks simultaneously, the sacred and the social, the spiritual and the celebratory, all woven together. Neural systems don't see a contradiction here. They file different aspects of the same holiday in different directories, each with its own emotional tone and significance. The tradition of Christmas Eve anticipation creates a unique memory structure that psychologists call pre-experience nostalgia. Even while the experience is still upcoming, the brain begins processing it as a future memory. On Christmas Eve night, lying in bed unable to sleep, a child's brain is simultaneously experiencing the present moment and imagining the future memory of this moment. Research studying anticipatory cognition in 2024 found that Christmas Eve memories often feel particularly vivid because they were encoded with dual awareness. Both this is happening now and I will remember this. This creates a strange temporal loop where the memory of anticipating the event becomes as strong as the memory of the event itself. You remember waiting as clearly as you remember arriving. So yes, Christmas memories form differently than ordinary memories. They're encoded with more emotion, more sensory detail, more meaning. The brain treats these December moments as significant from the start, giving them priority storage, filing them in multiple systems at once. The scent goes here, the emotion goes there, the narrative structure goes somewhere else, but they're all linked, all accessible through multiple pathways. This is why a Christmas song in July can bring tears to your eyes, why a stranger's decorated tree can make you ache for home, why you can close your eyes and smell your mother's kitchen from 30 years ago. These memories aren't just stored, they're preserved, maintained, refreshed each December when you access them again, adding new layers while protecting old ones. And tonight, as you rest, your brain is doing that work right now. Let's pause here and notice your body. As you breathe out slowly, appreciate each tiny cell inside. Trillions of organisms working in silence, heart beating, lungs breathing, brain thinking, all without your command. Notice the gentle sensations on your skin, in your muscles, along your spine. You are a complete ecosystem. Diverse, self-balancing. Every memory you carry lives in this body. Every Christmas morning, every decorated tree, every winter afternoon, all held in neural tissue. You are not separate from your memories. You are made of them. Now we continue. Memory systems process Christmas memories during a type of sleep called slow-wave sleep, which happens mostly in the first third of the night. During these deep sleep stages, your hippocampus replays the day's experiences to your cortex in compressed, rapid sequences. Research on memory consolidation shows that emotionally significant memories receive priority processing during sleep. Your sleeping brain returns repeatedly to meaningful moments, strengthening the neural pathways, integrating new experiences with old patterns. This is why Christmas night sleep, though often shorter than usual, still leaves you with vivid memories. The brain is working overtime during deep sleep. The brain region called the posterior cingulate cortex activates strongly when you recall Christmas memories. This area is part of your default mode network, the neural system active when you're thinking about yourself, your past, and your personal meaning. Neuroimaging studies from 2025 showed that holiday memory recall activated this region 50% more than non-emotional memory recall. Essentially, when you remember Christmas, you're not just accessing information, you're accessing your sense of self, your identity, your personal history. Christmas memories aren't filed away as neutral facts. They're woven into your understanding of who you are, where you came from, what matters to you. This is why someone asking about your childhood Christmases isn't asking a simple question. They're asking you to share a piece of your identity. Dreams about Christmas often occur during late-night REM periods, when emotional processing is most active. The brain cycles through different sleep stages throughout the night, with REM sleep becoming longer and more frequent toward morning. Studies monitoring dream content in December 2024 found that Christmas-themed dreams peaked between 5 and 7 a.m., when REM periods lasted 30 to 40 minutes. During these extended REM phases, neural systems have time to create elaborate dream scenarios, mixing current experiences with old memories, processing emotions, creating narratives. This is why you're more likely to have vivid, story-like Christmas dreams in early morning hours rather than when you first fall asleep. Your dreaming mind needs that extended REM time to construct complex scenarios from the fragments of memory. The neurotransmitter acetylcholine plays a crucial role in forming Christmas memories. This chemical facilitates communication between your hippocampus and cortex, essentially helping short-term experiences become long-term memories. During emotionally significant events like Christmas morning, acetylcholine levels spike, making memory encoding more efficient and more detailed. Research from 2025 showed that people with naturally higher acetylcholine levels during positive experiences formed more vivid autobiographical memories. This explains why some people seem to remember childhood Christmases in extraordinary detail, while others recall only vague impressions. Your individual neurochemistry affects how strongly memories imprint. Some brains naturally create more vivid memory traces, encoding richer detail, preserving more sensory information. There's no good or bad in this, just biological variation in how brightly your mind preserves December. Your adult brain reactivates childhood neural patterns when processing Christmas traditions. When you decorate a tree as a grown-up, the brain doesn't create an entirely new memory from scratch. It reactivates and modifies the neural networks formed when you first learned this tradition as a child. Neuroscientists studying skill memory in 2024 discovered that holiday-related activities showed unusually high levels of neural reactivation, with adult brains engaging the same regions that were active during childhood learning. This creates a sense of timelessness, a feeling of "I've always done this." You're not just remembering past Christmases when you hang ornaments, you're literally reactivating the same brain patterns from decades ago, slightly updated, but fundamentally connected to your younger self. Past and present blur together neurologically. The emotional intensity of Christmas memories is regulated by your amygdala, an almond-shaped structure deep in your brain. When something emotionally significant happens, your amygdala tags that experience as important, releasing hormones that enhance memory consolidation. Recent studies from 2025 showed that positive memories tagged by the amygdala are recalled more easily and with less effort than neutral memories. This is why you can remember specific Christmas mornings from 40 years ago, but can't recall random Tuesday afternoons from last month. Your amygdala essentially acted as a highlighter, marking December moments as "save this" with full detail. Not every moment gets this treatment. The brain would be overwhelmed. But Christmas consistently triggers the conditions that make your amygdala pay attention: novelty, emotion, personal significance, and sensory richness. Sharing Christmas memories verbally actually strengthens them through a process called socially shared reminiscence. When you tell stories about past Decembers with family or friends, the brain rehearses and reinforces those memories. Conversational memory studies from late 2024 found that memories discussed multiple times were recalled with 40% more detail than memories kept private. Each retelling slightly reshapes the memory, adding emphasis, smoothing rough edges, highlighting certain details, while letting others fade. Family Christmas stories become polished through repetition, eventually taking on an almost mythological quality. Remember when becomes a collaborative act of memory maintenance. The brain isn't working alone to preserve these moments. Your family's collective memory supports your individual memory, creating a shared history stronger than any single brain could maintain alone. The hippocampus, your brain's memory center, shrinks slightly with normal aging, which affects how you recall distant Christmas memories. As you get older, Memories from midlife and recent years remain relatively clear, but very early memories, including early childhood Christmases, can become more impressionistic. Neurological research from 2024 showed that adults over 60 retained the emotional quality of childhood Christmas memories, even as specific details faded. You might not remember exactly which toys you received at age 7, but you clearly remember the feeling of joy, the sense of magic, the atmosphere of love. Your aging brain prioritizes emotional meaning over factual detail, which might actually be wisdom, preserving what truly mattered, releasing what didn't, keeping the essence while letting go of specifics that no longer serve you. Christmas dreams help process complex emotions about family and connection. During REM sleep, your prefrontal cortex, which normally censors and controls emotional expression, becomes less active, allowing your dreaming mind to explore feelings you might suppress while awake. Studies of dream content in 2025 found that people commonly dreamed about deceased family members during the holiday season, often in positive, healing contexts. These dreams serve a purpose. Neural systems are working through grief, longing, and connection, using the dream space as a psychological workshop. You might dream of Christmas dinner with grandparents who passed years ago and wake with a bittersweet feeling. That's your sleeping mind giving you permission to feel things. Your waking mind keeps controlled, offering comfort through imagined reunion, helping you process loss in gentle, manageable doses. The brain's visual cortex remains partially active during Christmas memory recall, meaning you're not just thinking about past holidays, you're partially re-seeing them. Neuroimaging research from 2024 demonstrated that when people remembered specific Christmas scenes, their visual processing areas showed similar patterns to when they were actually looking at comparable images. This is why vivid memories feel almost like watching a movie. The brain is recreating the visual experience internally. You can close your eyes and see the living room tree, the wrapped presents underneath, the way morning light came through winter windows. That's not imagination overlaying memory. That's memory engaging the same neural hardware that processed the original visual experience. The brain, in a sense, is showing you the past using the same screen it uses to show you the present. People who maintain Christmas traditions across decades show stronger autobiographical memory networks than those whose celebrations vary year to year. This doesn't mean consistent traditions are better, but they do create a reliable framework for memory organization. Research from 2025 comparing memory recall across different holiday celebration styles found that people with stable traditions could recall specific years more easily because each December had landmarks. We always opened stockings first. We always had ham for dinner. We always watched this movie. Variations from the tradition then become memorable. The year it snowed, the year we had turkey instead, the year cousin Sarah couldn't make it. The tradition provides the baseline. Deviations become distinctive. Without that consistent structure, memories blend together more easily, becoming the years we did various things, rather than distinct chapters. The mind encodes Christmas morning memories with unusually strong temporal markers, making them easy to sequence chronologically, even years later. Most daily memories lack clear timestamps. You remember something happened but can't quite place when. Christmas memories, however, come with built-in dates. You remember not just the event but the year, your age, sometimes even the day of the week. Memory research studying temporal organization in 2024 found that December 25th memories were dated accurately 75% of the time, compared to 30% for random summer days. This happens because Christmas itself serves as the date marker. The event and its calendar position are encoded together. You don't have to remember that something happened on December 25th, 1998. You remember Christmas 1998, and December 25th is implicit, automatic, inseparable from the memory itself. The phenomenon of Christmas déjà vu, feeling like you've experienced this exact moment before, happens because your brain is pattern matching against years of similar experiences. When you're decorating a tree, opening presents, or sitting down to dinner, your hippocampus compares the current moment against stored templates of past Christmases. If the similarity is high enough, you get a flash of recognition that feels almost supernatural. Haven't I been here before? Research on déjà vu from 2025 showed this sensation was most common during repetitive traditions. You have been here before, many times, in slightly different configurations. The brain is recognizing the deep structure underlying surface variation, the pattern beneath the details. It's not a memory glitch. It's your mind recognizing itself across time, seeing the thread connecting this December to all the others. The emotional tone of your earliest Christmas memories influences how you experience the holiday as an adult through a psychological mechanism called emotional schemas. If your childhood Decembers were warm and happy, the brain developed a schema categorizing Christmas as positive, safe, and rewarding. If they were stressful or sad, you developed a different schema. Studies from late 2024 showed that these early emotional frameworks persist into adulthood, influencing everything from how much you decorate to how you feel when carols play in stores. This isn't determinism. You can consciously work with or against these patterns, but they represent your brain's default settings, formed when you were young and still learning what Christmas means. Your early Decembers taught neural systems what to expect, what to feel, and how to respond when December comes around again. So the brain doesn't just store Christmas memories like files on a computer. It processes them, reshapes them, integrates them, uses them as emotional and temporal landmarks. Your hippocampus consolidates the experience during sleep. Your amygdala tags it as important. Your cortex creates narrative structure. Your sensory areas preserve sights, sounds, and smells. Your emotional systems attach meaning and feeling. All these processes work together, not separately, creating memories that exist in multiple neural networks simultaneously. This is why Christmas memories feel so complete, so full, so real, even decades later. They were never just single memories. They were experiences, encoded across your entire brain, preserved through sleep, strengthened through retelling, refreshed each December when you create new holiday memories that echo old ones. Memory systems treat Christmas as something worth remembering. So they remember with everything they have. You're still here with me, thoughts still flickering like candlelight. Just notice, don't judge, just notice where your mind is. We're exploring consciousness itself, the very thing doing the exploring right now. Strange, beautiful, and perfectly calm. Let's drift onward together. Christmas memories are uniquely powerful, because they combine multiple memory-enhancing factors simultaneously. Most experiences involve one or two memory triggers, something emotionally significant, or something novel, or something sensory. Christmas involves all of them at once. Emotional significance through family connection, novelty through annual anticipation, sensory richness through decorations and scents, repetition through tradition, and cultural reinforcement through music and stories. Memory researchers in 2024 identified Christmas as a perfect memory storm, an event that naturally incorporates every known memory enhancement technique. Neural systems essentially have no choice but to remember Christmas strongly. They're not trying to, they're designed to encode experiences with these characteristics, and December hits every trigger simultaneously. The power isn't in Christmas itself, it's in how completely it engages your memory systems. The concept of home becomes neurologically intertwined with Christmas memories for many people. Brain imaging studies from 2025 showed that when participants recalled Christmas celebrations, They activated the same neural regions associated with processing home as a concept, even when those Christmases happened in different physical locations. Memory systems apparently link the feeling of coming home with the feeling of Christmas, creating a deep connection between place, belonging, and holiday. This explains why "I'll be home for Christmas" resonates so powerfully. It's not really about the physical house. It's about a feeling of rightness, of being where you belong, that the brain has encoded as part of what Christmas means. Home becomes emotional rather than geographical, and Christmas becomes the time when that feeling should occur. Christmas memories carry what psychologists call social surrogacy. They can satisfy your need for connection even when you're alone. Research from late 2024 found that people feeling lonely who spent time recalling positive family Christmas memories showed the same reduction in social pain as people who actually interacted with loved ones. The brain doesn't completely distinguish between remembered connection and present connection. Both activate similar neural pathways related to bonding and belonging. This is why some people watch old home videos or look through Christmas photo albums when feeling isolated. It's not just nostalgia, it's using memory as a form of social connection, letting your brain access the warmth of past relationships to ease present loneliness. Memory becomes medicine, and Christmas memories are particularly strong medicine. The tradition of Christmas presents creates strong episodic memories through what neuroscientists call reward prediction error. The mind is constantly predicting what will happen next and learns from surprises. Opening wrapped gifts creates uncertainty followed by revelation. The brain predicted something, then discovered what was actually inside. Studies tracking reward processing in 2024 showed that the moment of unwrapping activated dopamine systems more than simply receiving unwrapped items. The wrapped present creates suspense, and suspense makes memory encoding stronger. This is why you probably remember specific moments of opening particular gifts more clearly than you remember using those gifts later. The surprise, the reveal, the gap between expectation and reality. That's what your brain found memorable. The actual gift mattered less than the experience of discovering it. Christmas dreams serve an adaptive purpose. They help you mentally prepare for social interactions and emotional demands of the holiday season. Research on dream function from 2025 suggested that dreams about family gatherings might be the brain's way of rehearsing complex social scenarios. You might dream about Christmas dinner, trying out different emotional responses, working through potential conflicts, practicing patience or joy or acceptance. Your sleeping brain is essentially running simulations, preparing you for waking challenges. These dreams aren't random. They're training exercises, letting you experience difficult situations in a safe context where mistakes don't matter. You wake up slightly more emotionally ready for whatever the day brings, even though you don't consciously remember the rehearsal that happened while you slept. The color palette of Christmas, red, green, gold, white, may enhance memory encoding through heightened visual attention. Evolutionary psychologists theorize that red and green are particularly salient to human vision because they were significant in our ancestral environment. Red for ripe fruit and blood, green for vegetation and safety. When you see these colors in decorations, your visual system gives them extra processing attention. Brain imaging from 2024 confirmed that Christmas-colored stimuli activated visual processing areas more strongly than neutral colors. This doesn't mean Christmas colors are inherently magical, but they are inherently attention-grabbing to human brains, which means decorations command visual focus, which means associated memories get encoded with stronger visual detail. The brain pays attention to red and green, so it remembers red and green. The phenomenon of Christmas earworms, songs stuck in your head, actually strengthens Christmas memories through repetition. When Jingle Bells loops in your mind involuntarily, You're not just annoyed, you're reinforcing neural pathways associated with December. Studies of musical memory from 2025 found that earworms served a memory consolidation function, similar to dreams. The mind keeps playing the song because it's working to integrate that musical pattern with other holiday associations. The repetition strengthens connections between the melody and your Christmas memories, which is why hearing White Christmas in July can suddenly trigger a flood of December nostalgia. The song you can't get out of your head isn't just stuck, it's being used by memory systems to anchor and organize other holiday-related information. Christmas anticipation activates your brain's prospective memory systems, neural networks designed for remembering future intentions. When you're looking forward to Christmas morning, you're not just excited, you're engaging memory systems typically used for remembering appointments or tasks. Research from 2024 showed this anticipatory period enhanced encoding of the actual event when it arrived. Because you spent days or weeks thinking Christmas is coming, the brain was primed and ready to process Christmas when it finally happened. This pre-activation made the actual experience feel especially vivid. It's similar to how studying a subject makes you notice relevant information everywhere. Your brain's attention filter has been adjusted. Anticipation doesn't just make waiting difficult, it makes arrival unforgettable, ensuring that when Christmas morning arrives, your mind is perfectly prepared to remember everything. The bittersweet quality of Christmas nostalgia, feeling happy and sad simultaneously, is processed by different brain regions working together. Your reward systems activate when recalling pleasant moments, while your anterior cingulate cortex, which handles emotional conflict and social pain, activates when recognizing those moments are past. Studies using functional MRI in 2025 found that nostalgic memories uniquely engaged both networks at once, creating the characteristic mixed emotion. You feel happy because you remember joy, and sad because you recognize it's gone. The brain isn't confused. It's honestly reporting a complex reality. Something precious happened, and it's over, and both facts are true. This simultaneous processing creates the particular ache of remembering good things that can't return, a feeling that's somehow comforting despite the pain. Halfway through our journey now, and the answer is beginning to emerge. Christmas memories are powerful because they're encoded during heightened emotional states, strengthened through annual repetition, supported by sensory richness, organized around meaningful traditions, and connected to your deepest sense of identity and belonging. The brain treats December differently than other months because culture, family, and biology align to make it significant. The memories aren't accidents, they're the inevitable result of how the mind processes experiences that combine novelty, emotion, sensory input, social connection, and personal meaning. Every mechanism your brain has for creating strong memories gets activated during Christmas, which means Christmas cannot help but be remembered. You don't choose to remember, you're designed to. And in dreams, those memories surface naturally, mixing with present concerns, creating scenes of belonging and loss and hope. Breathe slowly now. Let each breath guide you to realize time is yours, a separate stream that only you are living. While the vast universe continues to spin, expand, change, this second you're breathing, listening, is unique. Think about all the Christmases you've lived through. Each one happened in its own moment, its own year, its own version of you. But in memory, they all exist simultaneously. You can visit Christmas 1995, or Christmas 2010, or Christmas last year, all available now, all preserved, somewhere in the tissue of your brain. Time moves forward, but memory makes all times present. Cherish this moment, knowing that someday you'll remember tonight too. Remember lying here, listening, learning, gradually drifting towards sleep. And we continue drifting, Traditions provide psychological stability by creating predictable patterns in an unpredictable world. When you know that every December you'll decorate a tree, the brain finds comfort in that certainty. Research from 2024 studying ritual behavior found that people who maintained annual traditions showed lower anxiety levels and higher life satisfaction than those without regular rituals. The tradition itself matters less than the predictability. Whether you hang stockings, or light candles, or cook a particular meal, the consistent repetition tells neural systems, this is stable, this is safe, this I can count on. In a life full of change and uncertainty, Christmas traditions become anchors, fixed points you return to year after year. The act of decorating for Christmas engages creativity and agency systems, making you feel more in control of your environment. When you place ornaments or hang lights, you're making choices, expressing taste, creating beauty. Studies from 2025 showed that people who personally decorated their homes reported higher emotional investment in the holiday. The physical act of decoration isn't just preparation, it's participation. You're not passively waiting for Christmas, you're actively creating the conditions for celebration. The brain rewards this agency with satisfaction and ownership. The decorated space becomes yours in a deeper way, marked by your choices, infused with your effort. Christmas carols activate language centers differently than regular songs because many people learn them in childhood before fully understanding the lyrics. You sing Silent Night or Jingle Bells using different neural pathways than songs learned as adults. Research studying musical memory in 2024 found that childhood-learned holiday songs were processed more automatically, requiring less conscious effort. This is why you can sing along without thinking, why the words come effortlessly even if you haven't heard the song in years. The brain filed these melodies in a deep, stable place during your developmental years. They're not just songs, they're part of your cognitive structure, woven into your mind before you had the capacity to question or analyze them. The practice of making Christmas wishes or resolutions engages goal-setting and motivation systems. When children wish for gifts or adults set intentions for the new year, they're activating prefrontal circuits related to planning and future-oriented thinking. Research from late 2024 found that the act of articulating wishes, even without expecting them to come true, provided psychological benefits, increased hope, clearer priorities, stronger sense of agency. The mind responds positively to defining what you want. The wish itself matters, regardless of whether it's granted. By putting desire into words, you're clarifying values, identifying what matters, giving your mind a direction to work toward. Dreams about receiving perfect gifts often represent the brain processing what you truly need or desire. The gift in the dream isn't usually about the object itself. It's symbolic. If you dream about receiving something you lost, your sleeping mind might be processing grief. If you dream about a gift you don't understand, you might be working through confusion about your own needs. Dream researchers studying symbolism in 2025 found that gift-themed dreams most commonly appeared during periods of life transition or uncertainty. Your dreaming brain uses the familiar framework of Christmas presents to explore the question, what do I need? The wrapped box becomes a way to think about potential, possibility, hope. Generosity during Christmas activates reward centers as strongly as receiving gifts does. When you give something meaningful, your ventral striatum releases dopamine, creating pleasure. Studies using neuroimaging in 2024 showed that acts of holiday giving produced reward responses equal to or greater than receiving. This isn't moral superiority, it's neurobiology. The mind evolved to find pleasure in behaviors that strengthen social bonds, and gift-giving is a powerful bonding behavior. The satisfaction you feel when someone opens a gift you carefully chose isn't social conditioning. It's your ancient brain recognizing that you've successfully contributed to your tribe's cohesion. Generosity feels good because it is good, evolutionarily speaking. The pressure to feel happy during Christmas can create stress through a mechanism psychologists call emotional dissonance. The brain registers a gap between how you're supposed to feel and how you actually feel, creating psychological tension. Research from 2025 found that people who gave themselves permission to experience mixed emotions during holidays reported better mental health than those who felt obligated to be consistently cheerful. Christmas doesn't require constant joy. It's too complex for single emotions. Neural systems know this. Allowing yourself to feel whatever arises, gratitude mixed with grief, excitement mixed with exhaustion, connection mixed with loneliness, is more psychologically healthy than enforcing artificial cheer. Christmas dinner conversations activate social cognition networks, which are among the most complex neural systems humans possess. Navigating family dynamics, reading social cues, managing multiple conversations, moderating your responses. These tasks engage your prefrontal cortex, temporal lobes, and mirror neuron systems simultaneously. Research from 2024 studying social brain activation found that holiday gatherings created unique cognitive loads because they often involve people who don't regularly interact, requiring constant social adjustment. The mind is working hard during these meals, even though you're sitting still. The exhaustion you feel after Christmas dinner isn't just from eating. It's from hours of intensive social processing, performing thousands of micro-calculations to maintain harmony. The tradition of Christmas stories, whether religious nativity accounts, a Christmas carol, or family tales, serves an important function in cultural memory transmission. When you tell or hear these stories, you're not just entertaining, you're passing on values, beliefs, and shared history. Anthropological studies from 2025 found that cultures maintaining strong storytelling traditions showed more cohesive social structures. Stories encode complex information, moral lessons, historical events, emotional truths, in memorable, transmissible forms. The mind is designed to remember narratives better than abstract principles. When you share the story of how Grandpa proposed to Grandma on Christmas Eve, you're not just reminiscing, you're preserving family history, teaching younger generations their origins, maintaining continuity between past and future. Christmas photographs serve as external memory storage, offloading some cognitive burden from the brain. When you know photos exist of an event, the mind doesn't work as hard to preserve every detail. Research studying the photo-taking impairment effect in 2024 found that people who took many photos during experiences remembered fewer sensory details than people who took few photos. The camera becomes your memory, which frees neural systems to experience the moment without the pressure to encode it. This isn't necessarily bad. It's a trade-off. Less complete internal memory, but more present moment engagement, plus a reliable external record you can revisit. The smell of evergreen trees triggers Christmas associations through olfactory conditioning, but the calming effect of pine scent is also biochemical. Pine releases compounds called phytoncides, which some research suggests may reduce stress hormones and enhance immune function. Studies from 2025 examining aromatherapy effects found measurable physiological responses to evergreen scents, independent of learned associations. So when a real Christmas tree makes you feel peaceful, two processes are working together: your learned connection between pine smell and happy memories, and your body's direct biochemical response to the compounds the tree releases. Psychology and biology reinforce each other, creating a stronger effect than either alone could produce. Christmas provides a culturally sanctioned permission structure for behaviors that might otherwise feel uncomfortable. Hugging people you rarely see, expressing love directly, acknowledging emotions openly. Social psychologists studying emotional expression in 2024 found that people reported feeling less self-conscious about affection during holidays. The cultural script says this is the time for such expressions, which gives the brain permission to act on feelings you normally moderate. Christmas becomes a brief window when emotional expression rules relax. Your normal inhibitions temporarily lift because everyone's doing it. This social permission reduces the psychological cost of vulnerability, making connection easier. Dreams about Christmas often involve impossibilities. Dead relatives alive, childhood homes intact, multiple time periods merged, because your sleeping brain prioritizes emotional truth over literal accuracy. When you dream about celebrating Christmas with your grandmother who passed years ago, your dream isn't confused about reality. It's processing something true, the feeling of her presence, the love you shared, the absence you feel. Research on dream function from 2025 suggested that impossible dreams serve emotional problem-solving purposes. Your waking mind can't reunite you with lost loved ones, but your dreaming mind can, offering comfort through imaginative reunion. The dream isn't denying death, it's acknowledging continuing connection, the way someone can be gone but still present. The tradition of Christmas lights in darkness serves a psychological function beyond decoration. Humans have an instinctive, positive response to controlled fire or light in dark environments. It signals safety, warmth, and social gathering. During the darkest time of year in northern hemispheres, covering homes with lights activates ancient neural patterns associated with protection and belonging. Studies from 2024 examining light therapy found that decorative lighting in December provided measurable mood benefits beyond aesthetic appreciation. The lights literally change your brain chemistry, triggering responses that evolved over millennia of human ancestors huddling around fires. Modern Christmas lights tap into deep biological programming. Light in darkness means home, safety, survival. We now understand that Christmas memory processing isn't passive storage, it's active meaning-making. The brain doesn't just save December moments, it interprets them, connects them to earlier memories, extracts patterns, assigns significance. Each year's Christmas doesn't exist in isolation. It becomes part of an evolving narrative about family, tradition, change, and continuity. Memory researchers in 2025 described this as autobiographical reasoning, the ongoing process by which the mind weaves individual experiences into a coherent life story. Christmas participates in that story-making, especially strongly because it returns annually, providing regular checkpoints. Each December becomes a chapter marker, a place where you pause and assess, who am I now? Who was I then? The custom of gathering family photographs during holidays serves multiple psychological functions simultaneously. The physical act of looking at old pictures triggers memory retrieval. The social act of sharing those memories with others strengthens them through rehearsal. The emotional act of acknowledging change and continuity helps process time's passage. Research studying family rituals in 2024 found that photo sharing during holidays provided participants with stronger sense of identity and belonging. The pictures aren't just images, they're conversation starters, memory prompts, evidence of history, bridges between generations. Neural systems use these visual aids to connect present to past, helping younger members understand family stories while helping older members confirm their memories. Christmas traditions provide children with their first lessons about time's passage and human mortality. When a family says, "This is what we do every year," they're teaching temporal patterns. The year is a cycle, events return, seasons repeat. But variations teach another lesson. Grandfather was here last year, but not this year. We used to live there, but now we live here. You were a baby, but now you're big. Developmental psychologists studying time perception in 2025 found that annual traditions helped children understand abstract temporal concepts earlier than children without such rituals. Christmas becomes a living textbook about time, change, loss, and continuation, lessons embedded in celebration. The practice of keeping Christmas traditions for the children often matters more to adults than kids realize. Parents and grandparents maintaining rituals aren't just creating memories for the young, they're preserving their own childhoods, connecting present celebrations to past ones, achieving a form of immortality through repetition. When you do something exactly as your parents did it, you're making them present, even if they're gone. Research from 2024 found that adults maintaining inherited traditions reported feeling more connected to deceased family members. The ritual becomes a bridge across death, a way to keep someone's influence alive. You're not just making cookies, you're using grandmother's recipe, her technique, keeping her methods alive. Dreams about Christmas shopping or preparing often reflect anxiety about meeting expectations and obligations. These stress dreams typically occur in the weeks before the holiday, rather than during it. Your dreaming brain is working through social pressures: whom to shop for, what to buy, how much to spend, whether you've done enough. Research studying anticipatory anxiety dreams in 2025 found they served a preparatory function, helping dreamers mentally rehearse solutions to upcoming challenges. The dream where you've forgotten to buy gifts or haven't finished cooking isn't predicting disaster. It's your mind working through concerns in advance, problem solving while you sleep, trying to ensure waking performance meets social demands. The anxiety dream is actually trying to help you succeed. The phrase, Christmas magic, isn't just metaphor. It describes a real perceptual shift where ordinary objects and activities take on enhanced meaning. Psychologists call this psychological significance, transformation. The same tree that sits unnoticed in forests becomes magical when decorated in your home. The same food tastes better when it's Christmas dinner. The same family members feel more precious when gathered for the holidays. Research from 2024 showed this meaning enhancement was measurable in brain activity, decorated objects, activated reward, and aesthetic processing areas, more than identical undecorated objects. The magic isn't in the objects themselves, it's in how the mind processes them when they're embedded in meaningful context. Religious Christmas memories and secular Christmas memories often coexist peacefully in individual minds, even when the person has changed beliefs over time. The brain doesn't erase childhood religious experiences when you adopt different views as an adult. It recontextualizes them. Studies of religious memory in 2025 found that people raised with religious Christmas traditions, but no longer practicing, still valued those memories positively, experiencing them as culturally significant rather than spiritually meaningful. Your childhood self believed one thing, your adult self believes another. Both selves are you. The memories don't have to change to remain meaningful. They shift category, from when I believed to when I was young, but they don't disappear. The exhaustion many people feel after Christmas isn't just physical, it's cognitive and emotional depletion from weeks of heightened brain activity, anticipating, planning, remembering, comparing, hoping, managing expectations, navigating social dynamics, processing sensory input, regulating emotions, maintaining social performance. Neural systems have been working overtime. Research monitoring stress hormones and cognitive load in December 2024 found that the week after Christmas showed significant recovery patterns, cortisol decreasing, brain activity in executive function areas normalizing, emotional regulation becoming easier. The tiredness is real. You've been running multiple complex psychological processes simultaneously for weeks. Rest isn't laziness after Christmas. It's necessary recovery from genuine cognitive and emotional labor. Christmas provides an annual opportunity for family memory updates, where shared remembering corrects, enhances, or contradicts individual memories. When someone says "remember when," and others chime in with different details, you're witnessing collaborative memory reconstruction. Research from 2025 studying family memory sharing found that groups often created more accurate composite memories than individuals alone, each person contributing details others forgot. But the social process also sometimes created false consensus. If enough people remember something a particular way, you might adjust your own memory to match. Family memory is negotiated territory where individual recollection meets group narrative, and truth emerges somewhere between perfect accuracy and useful fiction. The final Christmas with a loved one who later passes often becomes extraordinarily vivid in memory, even if you didn't know it would be the last at the time. The brain apparently updates the significance of memories retroactively. When you later understand that was the final time, the memory gains emotional weight and clarity. Neuroscientists studying retroactive memory enhancement in 2024 found that emotionally significant context discovered after the fact could strengthen existing memories. The memory itself didn't change, but neural systems reprocessed it, highlighting details, increasing accessibility, treating it with the reverence it deserves now that you know its true importance. Last times become preserved differently than ordinary times. So Christmas memories are uniquely powerful, not just because of how they're formed, but because of what they mean. They're not simply records of past events, they're repositories of identity, belonging, continuity, and love. Neural systems have learned through decades of Decembers that this holiday carries weight, emotional, social, existential weight. These memories answer fundamental questions about who you are, where you came from, who mattered to you, what you value, how you've changed, what remains constant. When you dream about Christmas, you're not just replaying past celebrations. You're consulting your own history, checking in with earlier versions of yourself, maintaining connection to your origins, processing the beautiful and painful fact that time keeps moving. You might be feeling tired now. That's perfectly fine. Breathe slowly. Feel the cycles. Every year, December returns. The Earth completes another orbit. Seasons turn. Time moves in circles as much as in lines. You've lived through many Decembers, each one different, each one somehow the same. Some brought joy, some brought sorrow, some brought both together, bittersweet and strange. Like your breath, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, a small cycle within the vast universe. You are also part of that eternal movement. The memories you carry are part of larger patterns: childhood, adulthood, aging, past, present, future. You don't need to hold on to anything. Let everything unfold in its perfect order, like seasons silently rotating through the year, unhurried, unresisting, simply existing. We're almost there now. Why do we dream about Christmas memories? Because they hold something essential about being human. Dreams are the brain's way of processing not just what happened, but what it means. Christmas memories carry concentrated meaning: family, love, tradition, time, change, loss, continuity, belonging. When you dream about childhood Christmas mornings, you're not nostalgic for gifts. You're consulting a time when you felt secure, loved, excited about tomorrow. Your dreaming mind returns to these memories because they contain emotional truths you need, evidence that you were once cared for, that joy existed, that connection was real. Christmas dreams often feature people from different time periods together because your sleeping brain understands something your waking mind resists. Everyone you've loved exists simultaneously in memory. Your grandmother from 1985 and your child from 2020 can sit at the same dream table because in the timeless space of memory, they already do. The dream isn't creating impossibility. It's revealing the truth of memory's structure. Everyone important to you inhabits your internal world together, regardless of when they physically existed. The mind contains all times at once, and dreams let you see that clearly. The comfort of Christmas traditions lies partly in their repetition, which provides evidence that you're continuing despite change. Each December you decorate a tree, you're proving to yourself, I'm still here, I'm still participating, I'm still part of this living tradition. Research from 2025 on ritual behavior found that repeated actions served self-continuity functions. They connected present self to past self through consistent behavior. The tradition says, this is who we are, who we've always been. In a life of constant change, that consistency offers deep reassurance. Dreams about perfect Christmases you've never experienced aren't wishes for the past. They're your mind, creating ideal templates, showing you what emotional needs remain unfulfilled. If you dream about a harmonious family gathering you never had, the brain is identifying what you wanted: harmony, acceptance, belonging. The impossible dream isn't torturing you with what didn't happen. It's clarifying what you actually need, giving you a target, showing you which emotional gaps still need filling in waking life. Dreams diagnose through imagination. Christmas memory, nostalgia, serves an important function. It provides emotional resources during difficult times. When present circumstances feel hard, the mind can access past joy as evidence that happiness exists, that you've known it before, that you could know it again. Studies from 2024 found that nostalgic memories buffered against current stress and depression. The memories aren't escapes from reality, they're psychological resources, proof that good experiences are possible, reservoirs of positive emotion you can draw from when present wells run dry. Your past joy supports your present survival. Dreams where Christmas is approaching but you're not ready often reflect general life anxieties rather than holiday-specific concerns. Your sleeping brain uses Christmas as a metaphor for any situation where you feel unprepared for something significant. The approaching deadline, the expectation to perform, the pressure to meet standards. These could apply to work, relationships, or life transitions. Christmas becomes a symbolic stand-in for important event I might fail at. The dream isn't about the holiday itself, it's about the universal human fear of inadequacy. The sadness some people feel when Christmas ends isn't about missing festivities, it's about losing the permission structure the holiday provided. During December, you had permission to hope, to feel, to connect, to express love, to be generous, to expect magic. When it's over, regular life returns with its ordinary rules and emotional restraints. Research studying post-holiday emotions in 2025 found that the transition back to routine felt like losing possibilities. Christmas said maybe, January says probably not. That permission withdrawal creates real grief. Christmas dreams change as you age, reflecting shifting concerns and perspectives. Children dream of gifts and Santa. Young adults dream of romance or family creation. Middle-aged people dream of managing complex family dynamics. Older adults dream of people who've passed away. Each life stage uses Christmas as a stage on which to work through its particular challenges. Studies tracking dream content across lifespan found holiday dreams consistently reflected age-appropriate psychological tasks. Your Christmas dreams grow up with you, addressing whatever the mind needs to process at each stage of life. The question, why do we dream about Christmas memories, has another layer. We dream about them because they represent our first lessons about time, change, and impermanence. Christmas returns annually, but never identically. Each December is familiar yet different. People age, circumstances change, you transform. The recurring holiday teaches the truth. Everything changes, nothing stays. Permanence is illusion. Your dreams revisit Christmas because it's where you learned that truth, where you repeatedly confronted time's passage, disguised as celebration. Dreams about Christmas blend memory with desire, creating impossible scenarios that reveal your deepest needs. You dream about deceased loved ones at the table because you need their presence. You dream about your childhood home because you need its safety. You dream about perfect gifts because you need to feel seen and valued. The dream doesn't promise these things will happen. It shows you what matters. Your sleeping brain uses Christmas imagery to articulate needs your waking mind might not acknowledge. The dream says, "This is what you're missing." Could Christmas memories change how we understand ourselves? They already have. Every December, you've lived through added layers to your identity. Child who believed, teenager who questioned, adult who creates traditions, elder who passes them on. Your Christmas memories form a timeline of your emotional development, a record of how you've learned to love, to give, to accept, to let go. Looking at this timeline shows you not just where you've been, but who you've become through decades of Decembers. The real answer to why we dream about Christmas is simple and profound. We dream about love. Christmas memories are really love memories. Times when you felt connected to others, when giving and receiving happened freely, when belonging felt secure. Your sleeping brain returns to these moments because they represent psychological home base. This is what connection feels like. This is what matters. This is worth remembering. The decorations and presents are just the container. The content is love, and that's what your dreams are really about. Christmas dreams help process grief by allowing impossible reunions. When you dream about celebrating with someone who's gone, your sleeping mind offers comfort your waking life can't provide. The dream doesn't pretend death didn't happen. It acknowledges continuing connection despite death. Research studying grief dreams in 2025 found that positive dreams about deceased loved ones promoted psychological healing. The dream lets you spend time together one more time, says what you didn't get to say, feels what you still feel. It's therapy delivered while you sleep. The lights, the carols, the traditions all serve the deeper purpose of creating conditions for connection. Christmas is humanity's annual attempt to remind itself that we belong to each other, that we're not isolated individuals but interconnected beings. Your dreams about Christmas are really dreams about connection, about the web of relationships that give life meaning. You dream about December because that's when connection becomes visible, tangible, celebrated. The holiday makes obvious what's true all year. We need each other. We're stronger together. Love is what makes survival worthwhile. So why do we dream about Christmas memories? Because they prove that joy existed, that love was real, that belonging happened. In difficult times, these dreams provide evidence. Good things are possible because good things occurred. The memories aren't just past events. They're proof of concept. Demonstrations that human connection can work, that families can function, that moments of pure happiness do exist in human experience. Your sleeping brain revisits these moments, not from nostalgia but from need. Remember, this is possible, this is real, this happened. Christmas dreams also process disappointment, the gap between hope and reality. Not every Christmas met expectations. Some were sad or stressful or lonely. Your dreams revisit these too, working through the pain, making peace with imperfection. Research studying emotional processing in dreams found that disappointing memories were often reprocessed during sleep, the brain essentially trying different interpretations, looking for ways to extract meaning from pain. The dream might rewrite the disappointment or simply sit with it, helping you accept that not everything turns out as hoped. We dream about Christmas because it represents ritual, and humans need ritual to mark time's passage. Without markers, life becomes undifferentiated flow. Days blur together, years lose meaning. Christmas provides an annual punctuation mark. Here's where we pause. Acknowledge the year passing. Honor continuity and change simultaneously. Your dreams return to these ritual moments because they organized your life, gave it structure, made time feel manageable. The dream of Christmas is a dream of meaning itself, of patterns that make human life more than mere survival. Dreams where Christmas feels different than it used to are your mind acknowledging growth and change. You're not the same person you were at 7, 17, or 37. Your relationship to the holiday evolves as you do. The dream that Christmas feels different isn't lamenting loss. It's recognizing transformation. You've grown. Your needs have changed. What comforted childhood, you might not comfort adult you. The dream honors both versions, who you were and who you've become, holding them together in the same sleeping mind. The universality of Christmas dreams in Western cultures creates a kind of collective unconscious experience. Millions of people dream about similar themes: family gatherings, decorated trees, childhood homes, deceased loved ones, gift-giving, seasonal imagery. These shared dreams create unspoken connection between strangers. You've never met most people who celebrate Christmas, but you've probably had similar dreams to theirs. This creates a subtle cultural bond, a shared vocabulary of symbols and meanings. Your Christmas dreams connect you not just to your family, but to an invisible community of all dreamers dreaming similar dreams. Children dream about Santa bringing gifts. Adults dream about being Santa, trying to create magic for others. This shift from receiving to giving marks a fundamental transition in human psychology, from dependent child to capable adult. Research studying dream content across age ranges found this transition typically occurred in late 20s or when people became parents. The dream content change reflects identity change. You're no longer waiting for magic to arrive. You're the one responsible for creating it. The shift is bittersweet, but necessary. Christmas dreams are often more vivid and emotionally intense than regular dreams because they draw from memories already emotionally charged. The brain is accessing its most significant material, so the dreams take on heightened quality. Colors seem brighter, emotions feel stronger, details appear clearer. This vividness makes these dreams especially memorable upon waking. You might forget most dreams within minutes, but Christmas dreams linger, staying with you through the day, sometimes for years. They impress themselves on your waking consciousness because they carried weight even while you slept. Why do we dream about Christmas memories? Ultimately, because we're trying to understand our lives. Christmas provides an annual checkpoint, a place to pause and reflect. Where am I now? Christmas memories form a chain stretching back through time, each link representing a version of you at a different stage. Dreaming about these memories is the mind reviewing your own history, checking for patterns, assessing growth, recognizing what's been gained and lost. The dreams are autobiographical work, your sleeping mind helping your waking self understand the story of your life. Dreams about future Christmases, imagining celebrations that haven't happened yet, serve a planning function. The brain rehearses possibilities, considers options, emotionally prepares for anticipated experiences. These prospective dreams help you clarify values. What kind of Christmas do you actually want? Who should be there? What traditions matter enough to maintain? The dream becomes a space for deciding, for emotional exploration without commitment. You can try out different scenarios safely in sleep, noticing what feels right and what doesn't, gathering information your waking self will use when making actual decisions. The most profound Christmas dreams are simple ones: family together, simple dinner, quiet contentment. As you age and experience loss and change, dreams become less about excitement and more about presence. Just being together, no drama, no perfection, just connection. These quiet dreams reflect maturity's wisdom. The real magic was never in presents or decorations, but in the people, in the time together, in the ordinary moments of shared existence. The dream of simple togetherness is the wisest dream, the one that finally understands what mattered all along. So could Christmas memories change how we understand ourselves? They already do, every time we dream them. Each dream visit to past Decembers teaches something. What we value, whom we loved, what we've lost, what remains. These dreams are conversations between your past self and present self, mediated by the symbolic language of holiday imagery. They help you remember not just what happened, but what it meant and means still. Christmas dreams are love letters from your unconscious to your conscious self, reminding you where you came from, who cared for you, what matters. And so, our quiet journey through holiday memory and dreams comes to a gentle close. We've traveled from the formation of your first Christmas memories to the dreams that visit you decades later, discovering along the way that December holds more than one season. It holds every season of your life, collapsed into annual celebration. From childhood wonder to adult understanding, from sensory encoding to emotional meaning, we've glimpsed how Christmas is both memory and dream, both past and present, both specific celebration and universal symbol. Christmas memories remind us that we're not just individuals moving through time, we're connected beings carrying each other forward through remembering. Much of what makes life meaningful happens quietly, in ordinary moments, elevated by love and attention. Traditions teach continuity. Dreams offer comfort. Memories prove that connection is real. By pausing to notice, we glimpse the extraordinary preserved in the ordinary December morning. And now, in these final minutes, take the deepest breath you can, as deep as possible. Think about all the Christmases you've lived, all the dreams you've dreamed, all the memories you carry. They all exist right now, simultaneously, in the tissue of your brain, past, present, and future, collapsed into single moment of awareness. You are not one self at one time. You are all yourselves at all times, a living timeline. Every age you've ever been still accessible through memory and dream. The child who believed in magic and the adult who creates it, both are you, both are here, both are now. Let your entire being dissolve into this understanding. No boundaries between who you were and who you are. Only the continuous thread of consciousness, awareness, existence. Prepare for deep sleep. No separation, only peace. If this thoughtful exploration of memory and dreams made you feel less alone, whisper it forward to someone awake tonight searching for understanding. It may bring comfort to one more wandering consciousness. One more person wondering why certain memories glow brighter than others. One quiet share, one peaceful night at a time. But there's no need to do anything now, nothing at all. You've traveled far tonight, through decades of Decembers, across the landscape of memory and dream. You can allow these thoughts to fade now, like ornaments packed carefully away until next year, leaving only the warm, calm glow behind. Let your breathing deepen. Let your body feel heavier, as if sinking into soft blankets, held by gentle gravity, supported completely. If sleep comes, let it carry you like falling snow, silently, softly, inevitable, into a realm where past and present merge, where everyone you've loved exists simultaneously, where time stops measuring and simply is. If your eyes are still open, the next video is waiting for you, ready to continue the journey. But if they're closed, stay there. Stay in the darkness that feels safe and warm, where your unconscious mind is already beginning its nightly work of sorting, filing, processing, dreaming. Tomorrow, Christmas will still exist in memory. The people you've loved will still live in your mind. The traditions will still carry their meaning, but tonight, Tonight belongs to stillness, to rest, to the gentle work of sleeping consciousness, organizing everything you are into everything you're becoming. Rest well, dreamer. And remember, Christmas memories glow so brightly, not because December is magic, but because love is magic. And every Christmas you've lived was really just love taking visible form for one season, one day, one morning, one perfect moment, now preserved forever in the careful architecture of your remembering mind. Dream deep, dream well, dream of everyone who made you who you are. Good night.